Hello and welcome to another Geordie Giant Veg. I'm just doing a quick video today, a little update, and to show you how I control the temperature in my greenhouse. I've been looking at a couple of little bits and bobs to do for to maintain the temperature in the greenhouse. It's quite a big greenhouse, so it's quite hard to keep warm, and I'll imagine it'll be quite hard to keep cool as well. It's got 4 windows in the top, so if it gets really hot in here, I can open them 4 windows to allow a lot of ventilation in. But it's in case I'm out working. I don't want to get caught in the be absolutely red hot. So what I've done is, I'll show you, I've fitted a fan. I fitted a fan above the door there. So I've linked it to a thermostat. I bought this special thermostat. I'll show you that in a second. So it's got dual plugs on the thermostat. I've just weighed it down here. But this is the new thermostat I've bought. I'll just hold it that way. You set in the different temperatures you're happy for your greenhouse to be at. So mine at the minute, it's linked. It's linked to this cable here, which goes along the wall up and sits here. I don't know if you can see it. This is the temperature, the thermometer sort of thing. So if I put my hand over the thermometer, that 12.78, it'll start rising up. That's the thermometer there. So that's linked to this, which is the heater. So when this starts dropping back down, like it will, it'll turn the heaters back on. But if it goes really high, it'll turn the fan on. It's linked to this double plug here. So one of these plugs is the heaters, and the other plug is the fan. So if it drops down too far, the heaters will come on, warm it up. And if it gets too hot and I haven't turned haven't opened the roof, and even with the roof open, if it's still getting too hot in here, the fan will jump on and it'll blow a nice cool breeze over everything I've got in here. I've got all the rest of my onions in the second last pots now. I'm happy with them. They've slowed right down since I've come in here, obviously, now that they're not under the lights for 12 hours a day, which is to be expected. I've put a leek in a big pot there. I'm going to try and grow this quite large as an intermediate leek. To see how big I can get it. I'm going to put a collar on it to try and drive it up a bit. Still nothing from the long carrot. Still waiting for that to pop through, but it's been quite cold, so I'm not expecting much. Me leeks, I've potted all them on now into their final pots before they'll be getting planted out mid-April. And they're happy there. You can see all the tops of the leaves are all twisted, which means they're happy. Nothing yet from the watermelons. I'm not holding my breath on them, to be honest. I've just planted some giant cabbages, cauliflowers out. That's these 4. Nothing yet. My onion sets. You can see they're all starting to come through there now. Same with the back. Because you'll notice that quite a few of them, the roots have pushed them out. Because there's too much roots in, so they've kind of pushed themselves out. I'll just have a look, see if I can see how this one's got roots protruding. That must mean that they're coming round down and back up. So I'll take it this has got, I'll try and pull it out there. Yeah, you can see the roots on those cracking. So they'll be ready to go in soon. Just push up, put down. Yeah, I'll be ready to go in soon. There's some more. I've just planted on some more little bits and bobs here. I've got no idea what's in this one, so I'm just going to leave it. It's sprouted whatever it is. But I've planted some giant sunflower seeds, 2 different types. I want to see if I can grow a huge sunflower. This is a giant marrow seed I've put in there. These is for the giant tomato sunflower. Another Joe's long chilli I put in there just for to see if I can grow some really long chilies. These are just trying out some stump carrots because I think I've got a bit of a problem with my seeds. I've tried to germinate some and they're not having it, so I think they might be buggered, but we'll see. I've got, if you can just see, there's a little sprout coming through on a Cornish giant cabbage there, and I've just noticed there, these are giant Swedes, and if you can see it right here, that's this one right there. That's the I've got 4 or 5 planted in there, so they're starting to pop their head through. It's all go, like I say. In here I have got all year round lettuce and baby gem lettuce, half and half. The side what's doing really well is the all year round. The other side not so well is the baby gem, but that's to be expected. In here I have got beetroot at the front, cabbages in the middle, and cauliflowers at the back. Cauliflowers are bad germinators. Oh, they're all coming through there now anyway. Yeah, you can see all the beetroots coming through there. Centre is the cabbages, and at the back starting to pop through. A couple of the heads there is the cauliflowers. These are my giant cabbages I'm trying to grow. They're cracking on all right now. This is a giant cauliflower I'm trying, which is doing all right. I've got some, these will be going in soon, me spring onions. I'll show you what I've got in this tub. This was my parsnip seeds are chitted, and as you can see, there's one straight away on the top. There's the little stalk. Too long now, like, but I've just left them in. I'm thinking I might grow down the allotment. I'm going to chuck some of these in to see if I can grow any big beastly fat ones. Can you see the little sprouts all over them there? You've got to get them so the sprouts is at its smallest. I'll show you. This one's ideal. Where is it? No, it's too long. It's hard to get hold of. There it is. You can see this one here. It's literally, I don't know if you can see it, but the tip of the parsnip seed is just starting to come out, just like a couple of millimeters. That's what you want. That's what you want when you're chitting them. You know it's going to germinate. You know it's going to sprout away. So that's what you want to stick in. All these ones which are too long, they're no good to put in for your long parsnips, because the sprout on them so long, they'll fork and they'll snap, and you'll not get long parsnips. You'll just get all sorts of forked legs, and it won't look very good. They'll not work very good, sorry. At the back there, Chinese cabbages and the kale, they're cracking on nicely. I'm going to transplant them into the bed soon, within the next week or so. I'll just weed them out, sort of thing. I'll thin them out, put them in their little holes where they're going to live. I'll take you into my other little shack, my other little greenhouse in here. These are my other onions. As you can see, these are the same onions as the ones I've got in the greenhouse, but they haven't had any temperature. They were just spare, so I thought I'd put them in here, see how we'll go on. Up here is some normal garlic, which I planted out, which has sprouted away. Same up the other side, just for to try and utilise as much space as I can, really. My elephant garlic, this is my centre. What I planted my elephant garlic out at. I've got like a little sprout coming there. There's another one, and another one there. I planted 12 in that stretch all together, and I've also got another one over in this corner there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so I planted 12 out there all together. I've got 3 coming out on that bed and 1 coming out in the corner. And this part is going to be my show carrots. I'm going to core holes. I know it's daft, people do it in the sand, but I'm just going to try it out in my heavily compacted compost. My compost is solid, you see. It's all compacted down and it's quite deep. It's about 2 foot deep, the compost. So I'm going to core holes out all the way along. I'll get about 25 or 30 holes. See, I've already done it. I've just marked out where I'm going to go. And I'm going to try my stump carrots in here. I'm going to try half with an already proven compost mix, fine compost mix, which I've been recommended of someone else, and I'm going to try half of my own. I'm going to try, well, I'm saying half, I'll try about 10 carrots with my own stuff. I've got a little idea what I'm going to do, what to try and bring the carrots on a bit more than what they would normally be. There's the Chinese cabbages I put in the pot on the top. And what I've done is I've put charge in this one. Haven't put charge in this one. Put charge in this one, and I haven't put charge in this one. So I'm going to see what the difference is between the four. 2 with charge, 2 without. See how we'll get on there. If you don't know what charge is basically just mealworm poop. And it's meant to be cracking stuff. I've heard lots of good things about it. It's not cheap, but I've heard some good stuff about it. It's yet to be proven. I'll find out for myself in due course, no doubt, if it's good stuff or not. I'm still waiting for another giant Cornish cabbage and a giant tomato to sprout. I put them ones in here and kept the other ones in the greenhouse just for to see if it made any difference. Having one in a heated greenhouse for to germinate and one in a non-heated sort of greenhouse to germinate. Every year I plan to try and not keep everything the same. You've got to experiment with things for to try and find the perfect formula. If you just try and grow things the same every year, you're going to end up with the same results year after year after year. So I like to try and change things up a bit, so not everything's always the same, basically. I'll just quickly take you across the garden. The dogs have been digging in my pots, little shit. I'll show you in my shed, my little light tunnel. Sorry if it's bright in here. Potatoes are chitted now, they're ready to go. I'll be planting them out in the next week or so. In here I've got another giant tomato over there, over in the corner, to see if it's worth, because it's a lot hotter in here. If you can see the temperature gauge in here, it's 23 degrees, 22.3 degrees in here, nice and warm. These are the Peter Glazebrook onions, these 9 in the centre, and they're flying along now. I've chucked them under the lights. They're happier, they're starting to sprout away there, as happy as can be. And the leeks I got off the Gentleman and Kibblesworth, they've stepped up now. A lot of them were limping over and stuff like that, and I've had to support them with plant support, but I think I'll be taking them off soon. They don't need them. They're starting to come along now. They're starting to be happy. A couple of them are still quite big to the button, but I'm not fussed about that. And my carrots, which I started off ages ago in that tub, sorry, they're still cracking on there. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's another little roundup of all me stuff, what's going on. Everything's going to start going out soon, and I'm looking forward to finally getting things out and starting to look after things properly. We'll get them in the ground, watch them grow properly and what have you, and hopefully they'll do some better videos of a lot more progress. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you later. Ta-ra.